Hi Rich, I read the misinformation email. Do you think it answered some of our concerns?
I am pleased the club responded to the concerns we discussed at our last meeting.
What was clarified in your mind?
In Miss Info's words, quote, if you should decide to sell your unit, the financing obligation will remain with the unit, not with the individual, end quote. That is an essential project requirement. Otherwise, the current owner would still be liable for the full assessment. For more than $6,000. That's more financial strain for everyone in these uncertain economic times.
I would think that financing obligation remaining with the unit is the most important statement from the club. But how will they accomplish that?
Lilly, I don't know. The club's declarations do not have provision for levying an assessment as a series of future payments that remain with the unit, and not with the individual owner. The club needs to evaluate and present the financing alternatives. You should ask Jim Whitmore.
Okay, but won't this assessment affect the sale of my property?
It depends upon how the club implements the assessment and how they plan to present the additional $6,000 debt obligation to the prospective buyer. Buyers will naturally want justification for the additional $6,000.
I may want to ask Phoebe. She is a financial analyst. Perhaps we both should contact Jim Whitmore to understand the alternatives that are being considered?
Lilly, one other point. According to Miss Info, the board of directors is not, now, giving consideration to the beach club and 9 more holes of golf. These projects represent about $18,000 per door additional. I don't think this is any change from what we discussed earlier. The board contends that these other projects are still in the strategic planning committee until they percolate up to the board for evaluation.
Rich, I remember the clubhouse refurbishment and last year's beach club projects. Would one door one vote prevent an $18,000 premature percolation?
Yes, if we had a one door one vote process for expansion projects, the final approval would be well-grounded, non-political, and would guarantee a greater chance of member satisfaction.
Rich, that would put a big smile on my face. I'm just one person. What can I do?
Lilly, forward this video discussion to your Pelican Sound friends. Let them know that the club has $6,000 and $18,000 per door of expansion projects in various stages of consideration. Help them realize the potential impact these projects might have on the dollars they put into their pocket when they sell their property. How the club manages the financial obligations for the first project is likely to become the template for all projects that follow. Finally, remind them that the truth has no agenda.